Hello students, this is Savita Pawar. Welcome to my channel Get the Math. In this video we are going to see the solutions of exercise 7b from question 11 to 20 of lesson 7 profit loss discount and tax. This is for ICSE and CBSE course from RS Agarwal for standard 8th. In the I link above I have shared the video of exercise 7b from question 1 to 10. So here there are two formulas that we have seen earlier. That is to find the selling price when cost price and gain or loss percent has been given. So selling price equal to 100 plus gain percent upon 100 into CP, and selling price equal to 100 minus loss percentage upon 100 into CP. And to find CP when selling price and gain or loss percent has been given. So CP will be equal to 100 upon gain plus 100 plus gain percent into SP. And CP equal to 100 minus 100 upon 100 minus loss percent into SP. So for selling price, the addition or the subtraction of the gain or the loss percent is in the numerator. For cost price, it will be in the denominator. Let us start with exercise 7b from question 11. A man buys a piece of land for 3,84,000 rupees and he sells 2/5 of it at a loss of 6%. At what gain percent should he sell the remaining piece of land to gain 10% on the whole? So if this is the piece of land he has bought, this is the piece of land, right? So 2/5 of it he has sold at a loss of 6%. So 2/5, if you make 5 parts of this land, so 2/5 of it he has sold at a loss of, suppose this is 2/5 part, he has sold at a loss of 6%. Now, at what gain percent should he sell the remaining so as to gain the gain percent of 10% on the whole? So, the cost price of the land has been given as 3,84,000 and total cost price it is, and he want to gain a total gain percent of 10%. So, the total selling price according to these two should be 100 plus gain percent, that is 100 plus 10 upon 100 multiplied by total cost price, that is given as 3,84,000. So the total selling price of the land, if you cancel these all and you get the total selling price of the land as 4,22,400 rupees. That will be the total selling price of the land if it has been sold with a gain percent of 10%. Now he has sold it 2/5 of the land. So 2/5 of the land, so its cost price will be 2/5 of the original total cost price. So if you do the cancellation here, the selling cost price, that is CP1, you will get it as 153600. That is your CP1. So 2/5 of the land he has sold with a loss of 6%. So its selling price will be, so apply the loss percentage formula to find the selling price when CP is given. So it is 100 minus 6 upon 100 into the cost price of 2/5 of land is 153600. So if you solve this, you will get the selling price as 144,384 is the selling price of 2/5 of the land. Now the remaining land. So the remaining land means if the total land is considered as 1, from that you have to subtract 2/5, you will get, after taking LCM, it is 3/5. So the remaining 3/5 of the land is cost price, that is total cost price minus cost price of 2/5 land. So that CP2 you will get it as 230,400. 2,30,400 is the cost price of the 3/5 of the land. Okay. Similarly, you have to find the selling price of the 3/5 of the land. That will be total selling price minus selling price of 2/5 of land. So subtract these two, you will get it as 278016 is the selling price of 3/5 of land. Now compare these two quantities, CP2 and SP2. You can see SP2 is greater here. So it is gain. So gain is 47616 is the gain, and therefore you have to find the gain percent. So after solving this, you will find the gain percent as 20.6666 it is, and so you have to write 20.667, or in the mixed fraction you can write it as 20 whole 2 by 3 percentage. So at 20 whole 2 by 3 percentage or 20.667 percentage, he should sell the remaining land to gain 10% on the whole. Question 12 here is, by selling an Almirah for 10,416, a man gains 12%. What will be his gain or loss percent if it is sold for 9,114? So there are two selling price. So for the first selling price, it is 10,416. It has been given gain as 12%. So using these two things, you have to find the cost price. That will be the original cost price of the Almirah. So it is 100 upon 100 plus 12 multiplied by 10,416. So the cost price of the Almirah here is 9,300 rupees. That is CP1. Now he wants to sell with a new selling price, that is 9,114, but the cost price of the Almirah is 9,300. So comparing these two things, you can see the cost price is greater here. So it is a loss here if he sells it with 9,114 rupees. So the loss will be here. If you subtract it, it is 186 is the loss. Therefore, loss percentage you have to find. When you cancel this thing, you will get as 2%. So there will be a loss of 2% if he sells the Almirah at a selling price of 9,114 rupees. Question 13 here. A chair was sold for 2,142 rupees at a gain of 5%. At what price should it be sold to gain 10%? So there are two gain percent has been given. First one, selling price of the chair has been given and gain percent has been given. You have to find the original cost price. So it will be, after solving these things, 100 upon 105 multiplied by 2142. You will get the cost price as 2040 is the cost price of the chair. Now the new gain percent has been given, that is gain percent 2 has been given as 10%, and this is your cost price. So new selling price will be 100 plus gain percent, second one, upon 100 into the original cost price. So when you substitute the values, you get the selling price here as 2244 rupees. So a chair should be sold at 2244 rupees to gain 10%. So first it was 5% gain. That time the selling price was 2142. If he wants the gain as 10%, then the selling price should be 2244 rupees. Similarly, the question 14, a television is sold for 9360 at a loss of 4%. For how much should he be sold to gain 4%? Now in the first part it is loss percent, in the second part it is gain percent here. So the numerical value is same for both the things. So selling price of television is given, loss percent is given. So this is loss percentage. 4% has been given. According to these two things, you have to find the original cost price of the television. It comes out to be 9750 is the cost price. Now using this cost price, and if you want to do the gain, that is 4%, so you have to find the new selling price for the television. It comes out to be 10140. So a television should have been sold for rupees 10140 rupees to gain 4%. Question 15. A shopkeeper sold 2 fans for 1980 each, and on one he gained 10%, on the other he lost 10%. Find the gain or loss on the whole transaction. So 2 fans are there. For each fan the selling price is 1980, and for the first fan the gain percent is 10. For the second fan the gain percent is loss percent is 10. Accordingly, substitute the formulas here and substitute the values. So for the first fan, the value will be 100 plus 10 upon 100 into 1980. So solving this, you get the CP1 as 2178 rupees. And for the second fan, it is loss percent. So it is 100 minus 10 upon 100 into 1980. So this will be 90 upon 100 into 1980. So the value comes out to be 1782 rupees, that is CP2. So the find total cost price, that is CP1 plus CP2, it is 3960, and total selling price is SP1 plus SP2. For each fan it is 1980. So that is also 3960. Both the values are same here. So he will neither have gain nor loss in the whole transaction, as total cost price is equal to the total selling price. Shanti sold 2 cameras for 6,555 each. On one she lost 5%, on other she gained 15%. Find the gain or loss percent in the whole transaction. So 2 cameras, selling price is same for both the cameras. On the first camera it is 5% loss, on the second it is 15% gain. So accordingly, for first one you have to substitute the values here. So it will be 100 upon 100 minus 5 multiplied by 6,555. So the values for the cost price of the first camera is 6,900 rupees, that is CP1. Then find CP2 by using gain percent here. So it is 100 upon 100 plus 15 multiplied by 6,555. So this will be 100 upon 115 into 6,555. This value will be here 5,700 rupees. Okay, so that is CP2. So find the total cost price, CP1 plus CP2, it is 12,600, and total selling price of the 2 cameras is 6,555. Add it twice or multiply by 2 it. So it will be 13,110 rupees. Here you can compare these two, selling price and cost price. It is selling price is greater, so it is gain. So gain will be here 13,110 minus 12,600. Gain percent is, I think it will be 510 rupees. So gain percent will be 510 upon total cost price is 12600, and solve it, you will get 85 upon 21. So this will be in mixed fraction as 1 whole, 4 whole, 1 upon 21%. So Shanti had a gain percent of 1 upon 21% on the whole transaction. By selling 45 lemons for rupees 40, a man loses 20%. How many should he sell for 24 to gain 20% on the transaction? So selling price of 45 lemons is 40 rupees. Therefore, for 1 lemon, the selling price will be 40 by 45. It is 8 by 9 rupees. Here it is having loss. So loss of So it is loss of 20%. So the cost price of 45 lemons here, it is 100 upon 100 minus loss percent into SP. Now this is SP for 45 lemons. Okay, so you have to multiply it by 1 and then by 45. So it is 100 upon 100 minus 20 into SP of 1 is 8 by 9 and multiply by 45 lemons. So that is cost price of 45 lemons is, after cancelling, you will get the cost price of 45 lemons as 50 rupees. Now these lemons, while selling it, you have to gain 20%. They want to make a gain percent of 20%. So selling price of 45 lemons equal to, you have to find the selling price, new selling price. This is new selling price of 45 lemons. Substitute the values here. That is gain percent is 20 and CP of 45 lemons is 50 rupees. Just now we have found it out. So the gain percent is 20%. So selling price of 45 lemons here will be 60 rupees. Now for 45 lemons, the cost selling price is for 60 rupees. So for X lemons, they have given 24 rupees. So in 24 rupees, how many lemons they can buy? Cross multiply, you will get the value of X as 18 lemons. So he can sell 18 lemons at 24 rupees when with a gain percent of 20%. Rajni sold her pressure cooker at a loss of 8%. Had she bought it at 10% less and sold for 176 more, she would have gained 20%. Find the cost price of the pressure cooker. Now, no such numerical value for the cost price or the selling price has been given. So, let us guess as cost price of pressure cooker be X rupees. She had sold with a loss of 8%. So, loss is 8%. So, selling price will be here 100 minus 8 upon 100 into X. That will be 92X upon 100. Okay, so that is the selling price. Now, new cost price is 10% less than the original one. So, X minus 10% X. So, it will be, take the LCM, that will be 90X upon 100 is the new cost price. Now, with this cost price, yes, he is doing a gain of 20%. So, new selling price will be here. Using the gain percent as 20% and new cost price as 90x upon 100. So, new selling price will be here 108x by 100. So, new selling price is 176 more than the original selling price. So, the difference is 176 between the two selling price here. So, don't do the cancellation, keep it as it is. Now, here you can easily do the subtraction and find the value of x. The value of x will be 1100 rupees. So, the cost price of pressure cooker was 1100 rupees. Question 19. A man sold a toaster at a profit of 10%. Had it been sold or purchased for 5% less and sold for 56 more, so he would have gained 25%. For how much did he buy? Similar question as question number 18. So, cost price, let us guess it at 8. Gain he has done profit as 10%. So, the original selling price will be 110x by 100 rupees. New selling price, that is if he has purchased by 5% less. So, from this you have to subtract 5%. So, that will be 95x upon 100. That is the new cost price. With that cost price he has sold and he has gained a gain percent of 25%. So, new selling price will be here. Using the new cost price and the gain percentage. So, new selling price is 475x upon 400 rupees. So, the new selling price is 56 more than the original one. So, subtract 56. So, subtract this selling price and the difference is 56 here. Take the LCM and solve for x here. You will get the selling price as x equal to, so cost price as x equal to 640 rupees. So, the CP of the toaster is 640 rupees. Question 20. A shopkeeper sells each of his goods at a gain of 22.5%. If on one day his total sale was 9,408 rupees, what was the total cost of all the goods on that day and his profit of that day? So, gain percent has been given and selling price has been given. You can find CP by using gain percent formula for CP. So, the gain percent is in fraction. You now know how to find the fraction. So, that was 22.5. So, it is 45 by 2 in the improper fraction, and take the LCM of 2 here and multiply by 2 in the numerator. So, it will be 200 upon 200 plus 45. So, the cost price comes out to be 7,680 rupees. Now, this is the cost price and see the selling price here. Comparing those two quantities, it is gain. So, gain is 1,728 rupees. Here they have asked only the profit, not the profit percentage. So, you have to find up to only gain. So, the total cost of the goods was 7,680 and the profit of that day was 1,728. That was all about your exercise 7B from question 11 to 20. If you have any query, drop it in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, Get the Math.